YouTube, so welcome to part 1 of my 2-part video series on how to make your own homemade hair cleansers. So in this video, we're going to make our very own rosemary mint mud wash. What you will need for this mud wash is African black soap, almond oil, and olive oil. If you only have olive oil, you could just use 2 teaspoons of olive oil. You'll need coconut oil, shea butter, aloe vera gel, vitamin C pills as a preservative, apple cider vinegar, and the main ingredient, bentonite clay. So the first thing we're going to do is measure out some black soap. I actually got this huge hunk of black soap from a store that's local to my house, and I'm going to use about 0.5 ounces of the black soap. So we're going to take our black soap and break it in half and put it inside of a small cup, and then add just enough boiling hot water to cover the black soap, and then cover it with plastic wrap. After you're done with that, just put the black soap to the side and let it soak. So now we're going to measure out our oils. So as I said before, if you don't have almond oil, you can actually use 2 teaspoons of olive oil, but I have almond oil, so I'm using 1 teaspoon of that, 1 of olive oil, a half of a teaspoon of coconut oil, and a half of a teaspoon of shea butter. Once we have our oils and butters together, I'm going to put it in the microwave and let it melt for about 30 seconds. Okay, so after the shea butter has been in the microwave for about 30 seconds, it's now soft enough to kind of mix in with the rest of my oils. So I just kind of mix it up, and then I take one half of a cup of aloe vera gel, and I mix it thoroughly with a whisk with the oils. Once we have that all mixed up, set it to the side and grab another container. I place 1 vitamin C tablet inside of the container, along with 2 tablespoons of boiling hot water to melt the tablets. Once the tablet is kind of all melted, I add 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, and then I go ahead and start adding my bentonite clay to the apple cider vinegar. So after we've added about 4 tablespoons of bentonite clay to our apple cider vinegar, I now start to add it in with our aloe vera gel, and then I add my final tablespoon of bentonite clay. Once I am done with this, I then start to work with our African black soap. So as you can tell, the water has darkened. I'm actually going to pour this water into a half of a cup measuring cup, and I'm going to add more water over our black soap, just enough to cover the top of the soap. And I cover it again with my plastic wrap. Then I give it a moment to soak, maybe about 10-15 minutes. And I begin to add the black soap to our mud wash. So essentially you'll need about a cup of African black soap water for this mud wash. When I'm done stirring all the ingredients together, I start to add it to our container. One trick that I've learned is to make more space in the bottle is just squeeze it and scrape off the bubbles. They really take up a lot of space. And I then start to add my essential oils. So about 4 or 5 drops of peppermint oil and 4 or 5 drops of rosemary oil. So we are done with our mud wash. For the remainder of that black soap, just save it for later. We could actually use it in the shampoo video. Anyways, here's the texture of the mud wash. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and this recipe, and I hope you guys stay tuned for the next video where I will show you how to make your very own shampoo. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye YouTube.